So actually tonight we have Michael Faraday on Zoom with us, who, as most of you know, is the Executive Director and CEO of the RMTAO. And if any of you remember, I wish I had looked up the date before we did this, but it was a while back. We had Andrew Lewarne on, who was the executive director at the time, and he was just kind of filling us in about what the RMTAO is doing and what they're focusing on. And it's been a while since we've looked into that, and Michael's here to catch us up of what we've maybe missed over the last couple of years.
I'm not going to lie. So we've spoken about a brief interaction on the podcast before, and I don't know if you've heard it. You probably haven't, or else you probably would have decided to not be here. I'm just kidding. No, so I originally reached out to you on LinkedIn, and we had a very kind of general back and forth, maybe a couple lines here, a couple lines there. And then I brought up the podcast, and then it went radio silence. And I was like, I think this guy does not want to be on the podcast at all, because we had a nice banter of like, hey, how you doing? Things are good. Oh, congratulations on the position, blah, blah, blah. Hey, I've got this podcast. Would you consider being a guest? Tumbleweeds.
Well, he had to learn about the podcast a little bit probably first and decide, do I want to talk to these two clowns?
And you know what? And if your answer was,
I don't remember you inviting me, but I'm sure you did. And I think it's probably I got real busy or something like that. All you need to do is ask me, and I'm prepared to show up at anything, and I have shown up at just about anything anyone has invited me to. So I apologize for that, Mark, because I do remember you reaching out to me, and I'm sorry that I left you with that impression, which is probably why it's taken me so long to get on this show, I guess.
No apologies necessary, because I did think like this guy, he's heard what we do, and he's like, I don't want any part of it. And to be honest with you, if that was your answer, I wouldn't blame you.